In this video, I'm going to show you how you can connect a custom domain to Railway. As you can see, I've got my custom domain all set up here, and it goes to my to-do list project. So I'm going to show you how to do this very simply and easily. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is you need to deploy a project to Railway. For me, I've already deployed my project from GitHub, and what I can do is I can go ahead and click on the project. I'll then see it here. It is just a to-do list website that you've seen just in the intro. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it again. Then we need to go to settings in the top right hand corner. And then if you scroll down, you'll see networking. Now you might not have a custom domain. You might have it already set up, but if we're adding a custom domain anyway, we don't need this subdomain here. So we can click here, custom domain, and here you can go ahead and add your custom domain name. So for me, my domain name is registered on Hostinger. You may have a domain registered on any other domain registration company, and you can follow along. I've probably made specific videos for your registration company as well, but this is a general one for all general custom domains. So go ahead and find your domain. So for me on Hostinger, I'm going to go to domains, and then here we're going to connect this one, knowledgebaseonline.com. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the domain. Then we're going to type it in here with www. So I'll type www. Then we'll paste in the domain knowledgebaseonline.com. Now you need to enter the port that your app is listening on. For default, that is going to be 8080. But if you've coded your app with any other framework, you're going to know the port already. Then click Add Domain. And once you've clicked Add, it's going to ask you to add some records. Now, what we need to do is first add these CNAME records. To do that, you go to your domain and you need to head over to the back end of that domain. So for me, on the back end, what I need to do is I need to go to DNS/name servers. You will have this in your domain. It depends where you've registered it, but there'll always be a DNS area. Now here on Hostinger, what I can do is I can go ahead and click reset all DNS records. I've already done this, and it's just going to reset it to default. And this is just useful to know that you're back to basics, you're on default. Now what we can do, we can go ahead and just follow what it says here. So we need to add a CNAME record, name www, and the value here, we can just click on this button and copy it. So go ahead and copy this, and then we'll go to DNS records, CNAME. For the name here, type www, and then for the target, you want to go ahead and click on paste. Now you can see here it says that it already conflicts with another CNAME www record. So if we just scroll down, we can find it. So you can see here it's conflicting, but we want to go ahead and delete that. So CNAME www, this is what we're trying to add. It's already going somewhere else. We need to just delete it. Once we've deleted it, we're not going to have any issue with adding this other one. So let me just wait till this has gone and deleted. Okay, so now that has been deleted. Now what we can do, we can go back and we should be now able to add this other one. There we go, add record. So this should add in a second. And there you go, that has been created successfully. So now if we go back, we can go ahead and dismiss this. And you need to wait for it to work. Now this might not work as quick as mine did. But as you can see, it's green. Now, as long as you've added this, it can take up to an hour, maybe also it can take up to 48 hours, but in my general experience, it will take up to an hour to connect. Now, if you click on this, it should then redirect or connect to your project. But just note, you've only forwarded here or connected www.yourdomain.com. So if someone goes and enters in my case, knowledgebaseonline.com, it isn't actually going to work. So I'll just show you in incognito here. You can see my root domain is not connected. Now, what we need to do is we need to add another domain and add the root domain. Now you can click on custom domain. If you're not on an upgraded version of Railway, you will not be able to do this. And you're going to have to go into the back end of your domain and add redirects. But if you want a clean way of adding your domain, just upgrade. I think I'm on the $5 plan. It's very cheap. So it allows you to add 2 domains, and this is for this purpose. So now we can enter in our root domain. We can type in the port 8080. We can then click add domain, make sure the port's correct, update this. We can go ahead and add the domain. And then what we need to do is we need to show the instructions, and we need to add these CNAME records as well. So we're going to go CNAME at, copy this. So we'll go type, we'll go CNAME at, and we'll paste this, and we'll click add record. Now that's going to add this record. Now if you're on Hostinger, it's actually going to change from a CNAME record to an alias record, this is okay. It works the same way. Now, one thing that I struggled with when I was connecting this, I was waiting for it to update the DNS, and I was waiting for ages and ages. But what I had to do is I had to go down and I had to remove an A record. The A record is going to conflict with the record you've just added. So if you've got an A record going to an IP address, go ahead and delete it because it is going to conflict. So now you just need to wait. Now you need to be patient. It can take up to 48 hours. It may be very quick for you. It may take 10 to 20 minutes. As you can see, now we've deleted the A record it's now validating domain ownership, and in a couple of minutes, there you go. So in a couple of minutes, it should be working. So now we've got the root domain working, as well as www.yourdomain. So that is how you can connect a custom domain to Railway. Thank you for watching, and I hope that helped you out.